Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
From Masucci Field in Fort Wayne, Indiana, welcome to another production of Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com. Today, the Norwell Knights take on the Concordia Cadets. Good afternoon, friends, and welcome aboard. I'm Derek Decker, bringing the action live from Anthony Boulevard in Fort Wayne. North side of Fort Wayne, just outside of Zollner Stadium. This is the Zollner Sports Complex. Includes tennis, baseball, softball, and football here at Concordia, shared between Concordia and Dwenger. Today, it's the 5-2 Norwell Knights taking on the 4-6 Concordia Cadets. Concordia, though, that 4-6 record a little bit deceiving. They have been hot as of late. They have won their past 3 straight. 2 of those in extra innings, one against common, actually all 3 against common opponents. Their first against Columbia City at home here, 4-3 in 8 innings, and then sweeping a doubleheader at Hawley Field against Snyder on Saturday, 5-1 in Game 1, 6-5 in 8 innings in Game 2. Miller with the start there, going 6 innings and allowing just 5 hits and an earned run. So a terrific start for him. Didn't get the win. That went to Jason Schneider, the senior, who threw 2 innings and did not allow an earned run. Walked 1, struck out 1 in that win. Kindig went 3 for 5 in that contest. Echenaz went 2 for 2 with a couple RBI as well. So Concordia is hot as of late. There is a light rain falling here at Concordia this afternoon. What started as a beautiful day, it looked like it was going to be great, in the low 70s, has turned into a day in the low 60s with a nice hefty breeze, and a light rain is falling currently. Expected to continue here for the next half hour or so, and then it appears to get out of here, but this overcast condition will stick around. The plate meeting is just about concluded. We're just about set to get underway, so we'll go ahead and join the public address announcer right now for the starting lineups.
Another Indiana day for baseball. This time we'd like to introduce the starting lineups. For Norwell, leading off and playing center field, Caleb Kohler. Batting second, playing second base, Garrett Wainwright. Batting third and playing third base, Belden Glasgow. Batting fourth and catching, Ian Clark. Batting fifth and pitching, Christian Bohada. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, Garrison Baregi. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Caden Mann. He'll be hitting for the first baseman, Logan House. Batting eighth and playing left field, Corbin Costello. And batting ninth, right fielder, Levi Lighting. The Knights are coached by Mr. Andy McLean. Now the starting lineup for the Cadets. Leading off, playing second base, Jaron Kindig. Batting second, playing shortstop, Jaden Farnan. Batting third, playing third base, Traven Moss. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Tanner Eichenau. Will be hitting for the catcher, Caleb Martin. Batting fifth, playing first base, Zeke Baltimore. Batting sixth and playing left field, Jason Schneider. Batting seventh and pitching, Tyler Grossman. Batting eighth and playing right field, Dick Lewis. And batting ninth, center fielder, Christian Dick. Cadets are coached by Mr. Matt Urban, assisted by Randy Jacomar, Bruce Kilpatrick, and Brian Iman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your caps, for the playing of our national anthem.
It's Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton. Only $1 per game and 50 cents for shoes from 3 to 6 every Friday. Parents, don't forget the Bowling Center hosts birthday parties as well as company parties. The Bowling Center, located at 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton with 22 lanes, leagues for youth, men, and women, and a full snack shop. Enjoy Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Welcome back to Masucci Field here in Fort Wayne. Just about set to get underway here this afternoon on a rainy and windy afternoon here on the north side of Fort Wayne. Wind is, when it is blowing, and I'm sure you can hear it probably in the background, when it is blowing, it's blowing out to center here today as it's coming out of the south and out of the west. So on the mound today for Concordia, the starter is Tyler Grossman. He gets the start, and he'll be appearing in his third contest of the season. He's gone 5 1/3 with an ERA of 5.25, 7 strikeouts to 5 walks on the season. Here's how Concordia will line it up defensively today. In the outfield, left to right, it's Jason Schneider in left, Christian Dick in center, Nick Lewis in right. Left to right on the infield, Traven Moss at third, Jaden Parnan at second, or at short rather, Jaron Kindig at second, and Zeke Boltemeyer at first. And behind the dish today, number 14, Caleb Martin. Norwell, of course, will send their common 3. It's been their starting 3 in the lineup all season long. Kohler, Waybright, and Glasgow to the plate in the first inning. They'll be followed by Clark, Bohada, and Bragi in the middle. Mann, Costello, and Leidig at the bottom. Norwell coming off of a victory over Blackhawk Christian on Saturday by a final of 7-2. That was after a win up at Northside Carrington Field on Friday night by a count of 9-2, so back-to-back victories for Norwell, recovering after that Thursday loss against Homestead, 9-5 at home, and a game where Norwell walked 11 batters, hit 6 more, so gave away a lot of free bases, a lot of opportunities missed in that ball game, but looking to get back at it here this afternoon. We just about set to play. Concordia had a terrific year last year. They were 20-6, 11-3 in the SAC, knocked out in the regional semifinal 7-5 in 8 innings, and that was in a game. I was actually at that game. It was at Belmont that day. It actually followed Norwell's regional contest with Yorktown. That lost 3-2, but it was Northwood was down to their final out and trailed by 2 runs before getting 2 and sending it to extras in that contest and coming back to win. So we're just about ready to go. Tyler Grossman is into the line. He fires the first pitch of the afternoon. It's a strike at the belt to Caleb Kohler, and we're underway at 5:06. Kohler on the season hitting .308, 64 degrees at game time here. Strike 2 on the outer edge. And now Kohler's in a hole. Concordia had a rough start to the season, falling to Heritage, a team Norwell beat 14-2, but has since recovered nicely. Big bender, and Kohler pops it up foul territory, and he'll get back out of play. Kohler has had a lot of nice at-bats here on the season so far. A very patient hitter, can put the ball in play a lot. Tied for the team lead in walks as well with 5. Fastball missed down and couldn't get Kohler to chase, so it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Fairly light crowd on hand here this afternoon with the weather conditions kind of turning sour towards the back half of the day. 1-2. Bender missed high, and we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Caleb. Be the 6th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Derek Decker here on the call from Concordia. Glad to be back here after Greg Van Meter covered for me on Saturday. Pleasure to have him bring you a broadcast. Fastball popped up and now to play once more. So this at-bat continues to lengthen here for Caleb Kohler, the first at-bat of the day. Grossman from the line, and it's fouled towards the right side, and that will fall out of play again. And on to the roof of the restroom complex here that is shared between the baseball and the tennis courts. Pitch number 8 coming up. Fastball, oh my goodness, called strike 3, and the glove hit the dirt right there. So really a at-bat wasted there, a terrific at-bat, and Caleb Kohler gave a funky look towards the home plate umpire as he is punched out on strikes to begin the game. First called strikeout of the ball game of the first batter, and Garrett Waybright will stand in now. That fastball actually brought Martin's glove to the dirt, and he was punched out of there. And here's a struggling hitter in Garrett Waybright looking to bounce back after a pretty good junior year, 167 on the season. Has put the ball in play a ton, but struck out 3 times on Friday. Takes a first pitch strike at the belt on the outer edge. Grossman has hit his spots so far in his first 9 pitches, 7 for strikes. Bender called strike 2, and Norwell has been pretty patient here. Both of the first batters have taken the first 2 pitches for strikes. Finds himself in a hole. Fastball, ground ball, sent up the middle, and it's through for a base hit for Waybright. Boy, that's a big hit for Garrett, as maybe that can get things going here as we continue on to the season. It's the first hit of the day for either team, and Waybright's aboard with a 1-out single. It's a ground ball, wasn't hit particularly hard, but found the hole right up the middle, just to the right of the second base bag, and Belden Glasgow will stand in now. And Belden has been the most consistent hitter on this squad, 400 on the season, and on-base percentage ridiculous, 571 coming in. Homered for his first time, and the team's first homer as well at Northside on Friday. Fastball misses down on the first offering from Grossman. Norwell, for the first time this year, is not receiving votes this week in the IHS BCA coaches poll. That ball ripped towards the second baseman and under the glove of Jaron Kindig. That's going to be a base hit for Belden Glasgow, as it was roped pretty hard, and that'll put 2 runners aboard here with 1 out.
Next batter is the catcher, Ian Clark.
So here's Ian Clark. And Ian has been a pretty good situational hitter. 320 on the season. Nothing sparkling, but has certainly gotten the job done over the course of this season. We mentioned Grossman not the ace of this staff, but he gets the start today on a Monday, where Concordia has a couple SAC games this week. Bender called a strike to Clark. Bohada waits on deck here. Grossman's pace is slowed down a little with runners on. Takes a long look, and the Bender misses high, and it's a ball and a strike now to Clark. Light rain still falling here at Masucci Field in Fort Wayne. Fastball skips in there, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count here for Ian Clark. Ian looking to start the game at the behind the dish today. He was on the bench starting, got into left field on Saturday. Eli Riley caught his first game of his career, as Grossman will step off here. The 2-1. Fastball misses away. Last year when these two teams met, it was Norwell coming away with a 7-6 victory after giving up 2 in the top of the first. They scored 5 in the bottom, and they got 7 hits on the game from 7 different players. Mann started the ball game, 3 2/3 of quality innings. Lewison getting the win in relief, as that's fouled out of play to even the count, or to fill the count rather, at 3-2. Middleton coming in for the save in the top of the 7th. That game at Norwell. Norwell leads the series over the last 5 years 3-0, winning last year and run ruling the other 2 years. That's flown towards right and out of play. Norwell really making Grossman work here in the first inning. Those other 2 contests, 2016 and 2013, 11-0 and 11-1. But Norwell beating a 20-6 team last year, so a little more impressive. 15-12 the year before for Concordia. Payoff pitch again, and he got him to chase a fastball up and away for the second out. So Norwell with 2 away now and still threatening, and it'll be up to Christian Bohada to try to drive these runs in.
Pitcher.
Christian, the starting pitcher today, not expected to go terribly long, though. Talking to some of the players and Coach Andy McLean prior to this one. And he squares to bunt, pitches high, and there goes the runner way bright to third as the Knights are going to try to steal a run here. So the pitch was high. Squaring to bunt was Bohada. That was a really nice play call. And it'll be a stolen base of third for Garrett Waybright to put runners on the corners now with 2 out. Glasgow still with a very small lead away from first. The 1-0. Fastball misses up. 2 balls and no strikes to Christian as the sun is trying to peek out here behind us at Concordia. Rain has let up a little bit. It was falling at a decent clip for a number of minutes here prior to game time leading up to. Started raining about 4:15. 2-0. Fastball ripped towards right field on a line, and a sliding catch made out there by Nick Lewis to retire the side. Bohada squared it up well, but a nice defensive effort by Nick Lewis in right will send us to the bottom of the first. The Knights get a couple of hits. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of the first. Norwell nothing. Concordia coming to bat.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find any of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you and know that we will assist you in getting you back to work, play, and life. Contact IPT or your physician to start your therapy today. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Welcome back to Masucci Field here in Fort Wayne. Norwell and Concordia scoreless as we go to the bottom of the first. Knights coming up with a couple of hits but could not plate either run despite Waybright stealing third with 2 gone. Here's how Norwell will line it up defensively today. Left to right in the outfield, it's Corbin Costello getting the start in left, Caleb Kohler in center, Levi Leidig in right. On the infield at the corners, it's Belden Glasgow at third, Logan House at first, Garrison Brege, Garrett Wadebright up the middle, Ian Clark behind the dish. And the starter on the mound, the southpaw Christian Bohanna, throwing in his 5th contest of the season. 10 2/3 innings on the year, 1-2 record. He has been charged with both of Norwell's losses, and the ERA of 5.25. 15 strikeouts to 15 walks has been one of the big issues as he hit several batters in the Homestead loss last Thursday. Concordia will send Kindig, Parnan, and Moss to the plate here in the bottom of the first. And Kindig steps in and takes the first pitch up and away for a ball to lead off the at-bat. Kindig on the season has had an average year, 259 on the year, just a sophomore. That's flown towards left, fairly deep, backing up as Costello, but playable near the track, and will haul it in for the first out. Well, we mention every now and then, or probably more than that Bohanna is not a pitcher that will strike a lot of guys out. Now, sometimes he gets some strikeouts, but his goal is essentially to pitch to contact. Doesn't have a terrific, strong arm. He's not a hard thrower, but when he's hitting his spots, he is hard to hit, hard to put in the holes. And the defense behind him has only made 9 errors on the season here through 6 games. That's flown towards the gap in left center. They're going back towards the wall, and it's going to drop in there in the gap. It'll be extra bases for Jaden Parnan. It's a 1-out double here with 1 out in the first. Well, it was hit towards the gap. Kohler gave a nice effort. Costello and Kohler were nearly there. Kohler reached his glove out, but it dropped just in front of it, right near the warning track. And, again, the wind not blowing very hard on field here, but at times will gust up. And when it's gusting, it gets out. That one got up into the jet stream a little bit. Squaring to bunt was Traven Moss on the play, and he missed it. And the pitch was high anyway, but it was a strike. Moss last year went 3 for 4 against Norwell, and he is hitting .517 on the season, so surprised to see him square around to bunt there with 1 out. Maybe trying to bunt for a hit, has some pretty good speed, leads the team in average, on-base percentage, stolen bases, and doubles. Has 8 doubles in the first 10 games of the year, but he's down 0-2 here to Christian. And he got him to wave and miss at a breaking ball. Good pitch, and there are 2 gone. Well, he made pretty quick work of Moss there, the most dangerous cadet hitter. And here comes Tanner Eschenau now, the designated hitter.
Tanner Eschenau.
Eschenau, 320 on the year, but has driven in 6. RBI opportunity here, that's a team best. Also the most patient hitter on the team in terms of walks with 5. That ball crushed towards center field, going back, and it's going to drop in and go all the way to the wall. Extra bases as Concordia will take the lead. It's 2 doubles here in the first from Parnan and Eschenau, and Concordia leads 1-0. So 2 hits in the first inning for both teams, and it's Zeke Boltemeyer, the first baseman, standing in now. Zeke, a sophomore, 368 in 8 games this year, takes the first pitch up and away. It's where Bohanna has missed a few times today, but only 9 pitches here in the first and just 1 out away from getting out of it. Grossman threw 23 in the top of the first. Breaking pitch bends in there for a strike call. Good pitch that time and good location for Bohanna. Just a very light rain, kind of pesky here at Masucci Field. Breaking ball grounded right back at Bohanna pretty softly, and he will underhand toss to Logan House to retire the side. So, Concordia comes up with a run on a couple doubles. They leave 1. We go to the second. Concordia leading 1-0 here at home on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back to Masucci Field here in Fort Wayne. Concordia leading 1-0. 2 doubles there in the bottom of the first for the Cadets off the bats of Parnan and Etcha now to drive in the first run of the game. And Garrison Brege will lead it off here for Norwell. It'll be followed by Mann and Costello. 6, 7, 8 in the Norwell order. Garrison hitting pretty good on the season, 348. Comes in second behind Glasgow in terms of average, 429 on base percentage as well, and has driven in a team best 7 RBI as well. And back to the mound is Tyler Grossman, who has thrown 23 pitches here in the first inning. Bohada threw just 11, despite allowing a couple of base runners. Concordia swinging the bats early, and a called strike to Brege to lead off the at-bat. Light rain continuing to let up here. There's a wave and a miss. Couple of swings and misses here to Tyler Grossman, and he has been ahead of nearly every hitter. 0-2 now. It's the third time he's been ahead of a hitter 0-2 in this ball game. And he sees a fastball down low and wasted by Brege as he fouls it straight back. Problem for this Concordia team has been hitting the baseball, but they looked pretty good in that inning. Put the ball in play. 0-2, Bender, and a nice waste again as Brege fouls it out of play. The son of one of our most loyal listeners, Carla Brege. Fastball in the dirt, who may or may not be listening to our broadcast here this evening. A ball and 2 strikes as the pitch was in the dirt. And Grossman back to work. Popped up, foul territory, and out of play. There's a ton of room on the left side in play here at Concordia, and the right side as well. A lot of foul ground to work with. Where I'm situated here behind the plate and shaded to the right, so kind of looking down the third base line at ground level. And outside in the elements today. Trying to keep everything dry so we can keep our broadcast operating today. Is a big bender and grounded softly towards the first baseman. Covering is Grossman, and he will retire Brege on a nice rotation play there for the first out of the second. So Brege's out, 3-1.
Next batter is designated hitter, Caden Mann.
And here's Caden Mann, the DH, today for the Knights. Typically that has been Cole Lewison more often than not here in this 2018 campaign, but Mann getting the start at DH today. Of course, hitting for Logan House, who starts at first this afternoon. Fastball skips in there. A lot of fastballs thrown by Grossman, but it's about a 12-6 breaking pitch that he's had as well to go along with that fastball. Hit his spots for the most part. 21 of 31 pitches have been strikes. There's that bender, but he misses outside here, and it's 2-0. Costello waits on deck. Leidig in the hole, should have bat a reach here. 1 out in the second. 1-0 Concordia. Fastball missed high, and Mann's ahead 3-0. Norwell looking for their third base runner of the day. 2 back in the first on a couple of base hits with 1 out. Waybright and Glasgow, who are both left on the bases at the corners. Get me over fastball at the knees for a called strike. Grossman works with pretty good pace on the mound out there for the Cadets. With no runners on, that's lined towards the right side and through the hole again for a base hit, the third of the day for Norwell, and Mann's aboard with a one-out single. So the same pattern that Norwell had in the first inning. First out recorded and then a base hit.
Next batter, left fielder, Corbin Costello.
Both teams have squared the baseball up a couple of times here this afternoon. Both pitchers liking to hit the zone. Bohata kind of looking like his old self, as he has really struggled to hit the zone at times this year, but looking like his old self pitching to contact in that first inning. And sometimes some balls are going to find the gap, but that's just kind of the risk of pitching that way. Costello watches a ball high. Leidig waiting on deck here for the Knights. Costello had 2 doubles in the contest at Northside on Friday. Popped up foul territory and straight over the backstop and out of play. Onto the track here that's directly behind us at Zollner Stadium. And again, we've mentioned that Tyler Grossman's pace really slows down with the runner on base. Takes a long look in. Doesn't care so much about the runners, although he throws a pickoff throw to Boltemeyer over there at first this time. But he has basically been focused on the batter. It's just been taking a lot more time. He comes set. Finally delivers. The 1-1 misses high. And 2 balls and a strike now to Costello. Not like Grossman so far in this game to fall behind hitters, which he has done in back-to-back men that have come to the plate. Two-one fastball and a cut and a miss. Good pitch to hit there by Costello, and he just missed it. Kind of pulled his head a little bit on that one. Swung pretty hard. Costello hasn't gotten all that many at-bats, but he has made pretty good use of what he has. 3 for 10. And all 3 of those for extra bases. 2-2. 12-6, called strike 3. Second out of the inning, and Costello is out of there on strikes. Second called strikeout by Grossman. And here is Levi Leidig, who has been the most struggling hitter on the team, but has improved a little bit. 167, matching the average of Garrett Waybright in the 2-hole, as he started the year 1 for 13. Takes a fastball down and out. Grossman trying to retire Leidig so he doesn't have to face the top of the Norwell order again here in the top of the second inning. And he'll throw another toss to first. Sun still trying to peek out here at Masucci Field. Pretty nice facility. Black fence instead of the common metal chain link. Painted black here at Concordia. It's fouled to the screen. There is a press box here, but it is very small and has only been used by Concordia personnel. Across the street in relation to the high school. 1-1. Breaking pitch, called a strike. Outer edge, that was a tough pitch to hit there. It's 1-2. Mann is out there at first still. 2 outs and a 1-0 game. And Grossman will step off again. So this pace has just been very slow with base runners on. Won't see the same thing from Bohata or House for that matter. Fastball just in. That was a tough pitch to take. And leaving the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Norwell will take on Leo in the conference opener tomorrow on the road, followed by Belmont Thursday and Carroll on Friday, both at home. There's a fastball right there for a called strike 3. So the third punch out of the game for Tyler Grossman will retire the side. The Knights come up with a hit. They leave one. We go to the bottom of the second. Concordia leading 1-0 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us. Each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of a memory.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Masucci Field here in Fort Wayne. Concordia leading 1-0 after two doubles in the bottom of the first. Bohada back to the bump for the Knights, looking to recover and hold as the Knights have gotten hits in each inning. They've put base runners on but have not been able to plate either Waybright, Glasgow, or Mann. And an off-speed pitch to start the at-bat off. Not a lot of those, as Bohada's pretty trusty on throwing a first-pitch fastball, but a nice call by Clark to fool Schneider on the first pitch. He grounds the first pitch, or the second pitch, sharply to third. Backhanded by Glasgow, and a long throw, nice stretch by House at first for the first out of the inning. Schneider's out of there 5-3. Norwell has just been very, very good on defense the last couple of games.
Next batter is the pitcher, Tyler Grossman.
They have now gone 3 consecutive games without committing an error on defense, including games against Homestead, Northside, and Blackhawk Christian Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Lined up the middle and passed a diving glove of Breggy at short and into center field. So Concordia continues to put the ball in play. That was the pitcher, Tyler Grossman.
Next batter is the right fielder, Nick Lewis.
And Grossman, just a freshman, and getting the starting call today. And he's got some pretty good stuff. He'll be courtesy run for by number 20. That's Max Gleave. Gleave, a freshman as well. And the batter now is Nick Lewis, the right fielder, 8-hitter in this Concordia lineup.
Courtesy runner, Max Gleave.
Well, had it come set as the changes have been recorded. It's a ball out, throw back down to first. Not in time, but a good idea by Clark to check on the runner. The rain is kind of fizzling out, but we may see more of it here before the afternoon is over. As we check out radar scope. A ball and a strike, as there was a strike called to Nick Lewis. Christian Dick, the 9-batter, waits on deck. Fastball up. 2 balls and a strike. Just 17 pitches here for Bohada so far. He's been efficient pitching to contact. But 3 hits for the Cadets. 2-1. Breaking pitch and a wave and a miss by Lewis. And we're even at 2-2. Good pitch that time by Christian. Outer edge. Might have been a touch outside. Hard to tell in and out from this angle. And he went at breaking pitch. He went around, and that will be strike 3. The pitch was up and away, but Lewis tried to check his swing and hold, but he couldn't. Called by the home plate umpire that he went around, and there is the second out of the inning. Bohada records his second strikeout both swinging. And here's the 9-hitter, Christian Dick. Dick just getting his 5th at-bat of the year. 1 for 4 on the season. Has reached base twice. But he has appeared, he has played in all 9 games, so has been DH'd for a number of times. First pitch misses high. And Bohada with a couple of pickoff throws here to Logan House, trying to keep Gleave close at first. There's a strike right at the knees. Very good location. Bohada has looked very good so far. This is where Christian got his first varsity win, if I recall correctly, in his sophomore season. Norwell winning that game 11-0. There's a strike. Outer edge. Might have been a little generous on the corner there, but it's 1-2. Bohada getting the benefit of the call. Looked very good in a shutout in a run rule shortened game. 1-2. Bender buries it in the dirt, and Dick will hold. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ian Clark just rock solid behind the plate. Doesn't get enough credit as he has been very good. Has bailed Norwell out of a couple situations this year. 2-2. Try to get him to chase low again, and it's a full count. Dick does not look to hit a lot at the plate. He has not taken a swing in this at bat, even though he's seen 5 pitches. Here comes the payoff pitch, and he fouls it straight back. Bohada trying to work out of the second here. Dick has not struck out yet this year, but has taken a couple of walks in 7 plate appearances. 3-2 once more, and he got it in the dirt, and it gets away from Clark towards the backstop. Gleave taking the turn is wide, but he won't get to third as he was not really hustling after ball 4, and it saves Norwell a base. But that'll put 2 runners aboard with 2 outs, and we'll turn the lineup card over back to the top of the lineup to Jaron Kindig, who flew out fairly deep to left to lead off the Concordia offense today. First walk of the day for either team. Breaking ball low. Now Bohada's got to throw a strike. 27 pitches, 17 for strikes here in the bottom of the second. There's a strike, and it wasn't a fastball, and it evens the count at a 1-1. Jaden Parnan waits on deck should Kindig reach, and he doubled back in the first, scored the Concordia run. There's strike 2 on the outer edge. Good pitch that time by Christian, and he's going to try to work out of this. And the 1-2. Buried another breaking ball. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Concordia averaging just 4 runs a game on the year. There's ball 3. And he's going to have to throw a strike here to Kindig. You don't want to face Parnan with the bases loaded. The 3-2 pitch. Line towards the second baseman, Waybright, fields it on a hop. This should do it. It will retire the side as Kindig is out by a step. So, Christian works around a single and a walk. Concordia leads 2. We're through 2 complete. It's the Cadets 1, the Knights nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job or know of someone who is? Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, tuition reimbursement, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days, and you'll receive Kroger benefits after 60 days. All qualified applicants are encouraged to apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com. 260-827-2108. Peyton's Northern, now hiring.
And welcome back to Masucci Field, top of the third. Norwell trailing 1-0. And Kohler leads off the third inning as he takes a fastball low. Grossman has been pretty exclusive with those first pitch fastballs in today's contest. He had 45 pitches through 29 for strikes. There's a high strike called to Caleb. Evens the count at 1-1. Temperature has certainly cooled off since middle of the afternoon today, as we've gone down about 10 degrees since that time. Feels much colder. Jeans started the day in shorts and a T-shirt, and we'll finish the day with jeans and a pullover. 2-1 here to Caleb, with Waybright and Glasgow due up here in the third. Top of the order for the Knights. Fastball in the dirt, and Kohler continues to work Grossman, who had a terrific at-bat. His first time up to lead off the game, saw 8 pitches and was called out on a pitch that was below the knees. 3-1. Popped up, right field. Not deep. Nick Lewis coming in and will make the grab for the first out of the inning. So Kohler flies out to right. And here's Garrett Waybright, who singled up the middle. First time up. It's a ground ball. Takes a fastball away. Well, got to be ready for that first pitch fastball because that's all Grossman has gone to today. Pitch misses high, 2-0. And after making sure that he was getting ahead of hitters in the first couple innings, Grossman has fallen behind a few as of late. Norwell has not been able to take advantage of it to push a run across. 2-1 now to Waybright, as the pitch was the lower reaches of the zone on the inner quarter. Good location by Grossman. 2-1. Popped up towards shallow right again. Lewis charging and will make the catch. 2 gone. Thought it might bloop in there for a single. It would have been Waybright's second of the day, but instead, the right fielder Lewis makes the catch. And there are 2 out here. Not a whole lot doing in this inning. Norwell has had all their base runners get on with 1 out here in this ball game. 2 outs and the base is empty for Belden Glasgow. Sees the curveball on the first pitch. So finally, Grossman changes it up a little bit. Norwell still taking. Glasgow not afraid to jump on the first or second pitch of the at-bat as he fouls a breaking ball into the dirt. And it's 0-2. Back-to-back. Off-speed. Pitches thrown by Grossman. Oh, 2. Fastball, cut and a miss, and the side is retired. The Knights go down in order in the third. We're through 2.5. Concordia 1, Norwell nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm Agent, and my team are here to help you turn 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928.
Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Welcome back to Masucci Field here in Fort Wayne. Concordia leading 1-0 as we enter the bottom of the third. Norwell has had 3 hits, so have the Cadets, but have not been able to push across a run to this point after going down in order in the top of that third inning. Concordia with 2 doubles in the first to plate their only run of the ball game. Both pitchers hitting their spots pretty well, throwing a lot of strikes the way the high school game should be, and that has gotten us to where we're at right now. It'll be the 2-3-4, the dangerous part of the order for Concordia. Parnan, Moss, Eschenau. And the first pitch is at the very lower reaches of the zone. That pitch has been given a couple of times by the home plate umpire here this afternoon. And he fouls that pitch back to the screen. And it's 0-2. A lot of room. We mentioned it not just in foul territory down the lines, but a lot of room to the backstop as well. So just about anything that gets by the catcher is going to be at least a base for base runners. 0-2, emergency hack and flown out of play. Bohada had just 32 pitches through 2 innings. So another efficient day for Christian. Couldn't get Parnan to chase the breaking ball. Norwell looking for their 3rd consecutive victory here. 1-2. Just missed outside. And it'll be the 6th pitch of the at-bat here to Jaden Parnan. Ground ball towards short. Pretty routine for Bragi. It sat down, didn't hop hardly at all, and a nice stretch by Logan House for the first out of the inning. Norwell has just become very reliable on ground balls. Just, again, 9 errors in 7 games. 9 errors in 7 games to start the season, and 4 of those came in the win over Heritage. So a lot of perfect, clean games from a defensive standpoint. Here's Traven Moss, who struck out on 3 pitches in the first, takes a fastball at the belt for a strike. Well, Christian not shying away from the fact that Moss going 5-17 coming in. That just missed, as he's been pounding the zone and going right after Moss, who bats from the left side. Where's number 3 for Concordia? Pitch is in the dirt. Concordia in their home maroon with white and gold trim, white numbers, Norwell and white pants. Norwell in their road navy, gold letters, gold trim, gray pants. 2-1, high and tight, 3-1. That ball hit hard towards right field, towards the wall, back at the wall. Levi looks up, and that ball is gone. A solo shot for Traven Moss, his first of the season. He gets his 6th RBI, and Concordia takes a 2-0 lead. Yep, that ball was gone off the bat into the wooded area that's out beyond right field. It is 310 down the right field line, 350 in the gap towards right center, and that's going to prompt a visit from pitching coach Dave Goodmiller, who will slowly take his time out to the mound and meet with his entire infield. While he does, we'll take a very short break and return. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
Tanner Eschenau as we bat with one out here in the bottom of the third. It's 2-0. That was following the homer by Traven Moss. So the 2-3-4 hitters have all hit for extra bases here so far in the contest, and he skips another one in there for a ball. Eschenau doubled and drove in Jaden Parnan from second in the first to give Concordia the lead. They have now extended it to 2. There's ball 2. Christian really has missed on all 3 pitches in the at-bat, but he got Eschenau to chase the first one. Eschenau in the 4-hole, the DH. 2-1. He caught a piece of it. Grounds it foul. Zeke Boltemeyer waits on deck for the Cadets. Norwell trailing 2-0 here, bottom of the third with 1 out and the bases empty. And he misses low and away, and it's 3-2. Bohetta has now been a little more inconsistent with his command over the last inning and a half. And there's a wave and a miss by Tanner Eschenau, and he's out of there on strikes. So 2 gone here in the bottom of the third. And here's Zeke Boltemeyer.
Zeke Boltemeyer.
Boltemeyer grounded out right back at Bohetta to end the first inning. Takes a pitch high. Norwell, or rather Concordia, hitting really well for this time of year, as we mentioned the fact that they have only averaged 4 runs a game. That's on 7 hits. They've got 4 of those here in the first 3 innings. The 2-0. Just misses inside, 3-0 now. Bohetta has the 2 Norwell losses on the season and just 1 win. And all 3 of those were starts and a 4-pitch walk with 2 outs to Zeke Boltemeyer. That'll give way now to Jason Schneider.
Better left fielder, Jason Schneider.
Schneider wears number 22. A senior hitting just 188. Takes a pitch on the outer edge for a strike call. Boltemeyer not looking to steal, although he does have 2 stolen bags on the year, but a short lead away from first. That's high. That's where Bohetta has missed a number of times today. It's usually been up or down, not so much in or out. Quick move to first, and Boltemeyer back in, diving safely. And he pops this pitch up. Back of the infield, going back behind the second base bag. Waybright cruising back into the outfield to make the grab and retire the side. A solo homer off the bat of Trayvon Moss is the offense for Concordia in the third. We are through 3 complete. It's Concordia 2, Norwell nothing on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Are you suffering from chronic pain? Maybe you just had a knee replacement, or are an athlete injured during a recent game, or just someone who tweaked your back perfecting your golf swing. Choose IPT for your physical therapy. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find any of our 17 Indiana physical therapy locations near you and know that we will assist you in getting you back to work, play, and life. Contact IPT or your physician to start your therapy today. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back to Masucci Field here in Fort Wayne. 2-0 Concordia. Top of the fourth. The freshman on the mound, Tyler Grossman, has thrown really well here in the first 3 innings, but the Knights will send the heart of the order, Clark, Bohada, and Breggy to the plate here in the top of the fourth, looking for some offense, try to support Bohada, who has given up 2 in the first 3 innings, one on an RBI double and the other on a solo homer to right off the bat of Traven Moss there in the bottom of the third. Clark struck out swinging his first time up and takes a breaking ball that broke late and missed high. Ground ball towards third. It'll bounce foul. On a colder, rainy day. Not so much the cold, but the rain has made it chilly after a nice start. And the rain could stop at any time, and I don't think it'd bother anybody. Certainly wouldn't bother your broadcaster. 1-1 has popped up and out of play. Back onto the track. Norwell making the trip up here. They have played 5 of their 7 games of the season on the road. They're 4-1 on the road and 1-1 at home. 1-2, breaking pitch high. 2-2 now. Grossman just has that curveball. It's about the only off-speed pitch he really has outside of the fastball, which he has used most of the day. There's the fastball. Tried to blow it by him, and he got Clark to pop up. Third baseman Traven Moss towards the shortstop position to haul it in. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Next batter is the pitcher, Christian Bohada.
And here's Bohada. Bo 0 for 1 on the day. Flew out to Lewis and right in his first at bat. That was to end the first inning. Takes a fastball at the knees for a called strike. No runs, 3 hits for the Knights today. 2 runs on 4 hits for Concordia through 3 plus. Christian, a swing and a foul out of play. The freshman has just had good work today, and Norwell's just not been able to do a whole lot offensively. The only time they got a runner to third was in the first, where they left runners on the corners. 0-2. Curveball, fouled out of play. Good fight shown by Bohada there, just fighting that pitch off. Every now and then the wind will kick up, as you can probably hear through our crowd mic today. And now the rain increasing a little bit again. It has rained for the last 90 minutes today. Came just at the wrong time. 1-2 here to Christian. Curveball grounded towards first on a hop to Boltemeyer. He fields it and steps on the bag. And Christian is out on the ground ball. 3 unassisted. 2 gone.
Shortstop, Garrison Brady.
Coach McLean's going to call time here, which is customary. Well, he does it very often, kind of out of tradition more than anything else, but try to throw the pitcher off rhythm if he can. You get 1 offensive conference an inning in high school baseball, and Coach McLean always uses it after the first 2 are retired with no base runners, almost always. First pitch to Breggy is hammered towards the right center field gap, back towards the wall. A diving effort given, but it's in and out of the glove of Lewis and to the wall. Extra bases for Breggy. He's on his way to third, and he is in there with a head-first slide. A 2-out triple, his second of the year for Garrison Breggy. And here's Caden Mann with a chance to drive in Norwell's first run of the day. The Knights trying to get on the board.
It's better designated hitter, Caden Mann.
And Bohanna may or may not be done. He's only thrown 56 pitches through 3, but fact of the matter is they plan to use him on Thursday against Belmont. At least that was the tentative plan coming in. Of course, all plans are subject to change. But 2-out opportunity here for Caden Mann. And he lines it up the middle, a base hit into center field, and the Knights are on the board. Mann taking a hard turn towards second, but will hold at first with an RBI single, and it's 2-1. So the Knights with 2-out action here in the top of the first, or the top of the fourth, rather, to get on the board. There goes the runner. Pitch is called a strike. Throw down to second is high, and Mann is in there standing up with a stolen base. The Knights are trying to manufacture another run here. Coach Andy McLean now talking to Corbin Costello. And he's ready back in the box, 0-1. Costello struck out looking his first time up. Fastball misses high, ball and a strike to Corbin. Mann tallies his 4th ribby of the year with that single. 2 triples in 3 games now for Breggy, and Costello pops it up on the infield. Towards the middle of the infield, Moss going over and makes a catch at the belt right behind the pitcher's mound. Well, a little bit of an ole, but Moss gets away with it. And Norwell comes up with a run, though. Mann drives in Breggy after a 2-out triple, and it's 2-1 after 3.5. Bottom of the 4th, here we come. Concordia leading by 1 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Welcome back to Masucci Field here in Fort Wayne. 2-1 Concordia, bottom of the 4th. Norwell gets a run in the top of the inning off of a 2-out triple by Breggy, followed by an RBI single on the next pitch by Caden Mann to get the Knights on the board. A run on 5 hits today for Norwell, 2 runs on 4 hits for Concordia. Norwell has made a pitching change. It is Logan House to the mound now for the Knights. Him and Bohada will trade places as Christian will slide over to first. And the final line on Bohada today, you can close the book. 3 innings, 56 pitches, allows 4 hits, and walks 2 to give up 2 earned runs and strikes out 3 on the day. So not at all a bad start for Bohada. But only going 3 innings, does not get a chance at the win. And a fastball at the very bottom of the zone to Tyler Grossman to lead off the at-bat. Makes him unhappy because he's the pitcher out there. And anytime a pitcher sees a pitch that he doesn't like, he knows the zone better than anybody, and he waves and misses at a pitch down and out. 0-2 now. But that's the same pitch that Kohler struck out on in the first inning. That's a fastball that skips in there in the left-handed batter's box for a ball. Logan goes right over the top as far as the arm angle goes. That's why he's got that 12-6 breaking ball, similar to Tyler Grossman. Fastball, and he blew it by him down and away for the first out of the inning. Nice start by Logan House here. 5th Concordia strikeout of the day.
Next batter, right fielder Nick Lewis.
Here's Nick Lewis. Takes a ball down and in. There's a ball up and away. So 2-0 here to Nick Lewis, who struck out swinging first time up. Ball 3. That was pretty close. Well, in Indiana, you get 2 choices, and neither one of them are particularly good. You either get 35 degrees or you get 60 and rain. It's your choice. I'm not sure where that one missed. That was right at the belt, and it was called ball 4 to Nick Lewis in a 4-pitch walk with 1 out after a strikeout to start the inning for House. And now Christian Dick will step in.
Christian Dick, center fielder.
Dick walked first time up. A patient hitter, considering he's only come to the plate 7 times this year and walked in 3 of those times. And House misses with the first pitch. He's got to throw a strike here, as he's missed with his last 5. House delivers. Finally a strike called, and House has found the zone again with a fastball. It's been, I believe, exclusively fastballs here by House in his first 10 pitches, 6 of which have missed. There goes the runner. Strike 2 called. Throw down to second is into center field. And Lewis is not going to be able to take third on the play. But that throw was way off, and it'll be a stolen base for Nick Lewis. But strike 2 called. But a runner in scoring position now for Concordia. And a 1-2 count. House comes set and delivers. Fastball grounded towards the right side, towards Waybright. He will make the play. And there are 2 gone now, so the runner takes third. But just 1 out to go here for House. Dick's out 4-3. And Lewis is now at third base, 90 feet away from answering Norwell's run in the top of the inning. Top of the order, though, second baseman Jaron Kindig, 0 for 2. Fly out to left, ground out to Waybright at second. Waves and misses at the first pitch. Big situation here for Logan. And again, Bohada did not go long enough to earn the win today, so it will be up to Logan, who is the pitcher of record. Although Bohada could still get the loss. A ball and a strike to Kindig. There's ball 2. So House has been a little inconsistent here in his first inning of work. 2-1 though. Fastball, outer edge, called strike 2. Good pitch and good location by Logan House. As the rain has kind of slowed up, just barely sprinkling now. Hopefully for the last time today. 2-2 to Kindig. Breaking pitch, swing and a miss. Clark applies the tag, and House works out of it. He works around the walk, who ends up making it to third. Concordia leaves him, and we're through 4. It's Concordia 2, Norwell 1 on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us, each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Masucci Field in Fort Wayne. Norwell trailing Concordia 2-1, but right on the doorstep of trying to tie it or take the lead, as it'll be Levi Leidig to lead it off. Leidig to be followed by the top of the order, Kohler Waybright, 9-1-2 in the order here for the Knights in the top of the 5th. So the top should bat one more time. Leidig squares to bunt, trying to bunt for a hit, and pops it up foul. Levi just tried to do anything to get on base. Struck out looking first time up. The 0-1 delivered by Grossman, who's back out there for inning number 5. Squares to bunt, pulls back, slashes, and pops it up into shallow left. Jason Schneider camped under it and will haul it in for out number 1. And here's Kohler. Caleb 0 for 2 today. Strikeout looking, fly out. 2 right. Caught by Nick Lewis. I think it's probably safe to take the umbrella down, as the rain looks to have all but stopped, but I'm afraid to do so, and Kohler pops up the first pitch. Back of the infield in foul territory, and Moss will make the grab. 2 gone. And we'll see if Coach McLean will call Waybright to him after the first 2 outs. We're just getting under the baseball a little bit today. And now he will call time. And there it is. Always kind of rattles an opposing pitcher and catcher as well. Waybright is 1 for 2 today. He grounded a pitch up the middle in his first time at the plate and flew out to Lewis and right. It's been a common occurrence for Norwell hitters today. Squares to bunt. It's a push bunt, and it gets under the glove of Grossman, and it's going to be a hit. Garrett Waybright is aboard with a bunt single, and that's one thing to try to get you going in an inning. The 6th Norwell hit of the day comes as a bunt. Waybright, an excellent bunter, as he has some great speed to go along with that. So here's Belden Glasgow, who can be dangerous. 1 for 2, singled to right, struck out swinging. And we may have a pitching visit here. This Concordia team, coached by Matt Urban, we are going to have a pitching visit. So while we do that, we will take a quick break and return after these words. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Welcome back to Masucci Field. Concordia elects not to make a change. Belden Glasgow back into the batter's box for the Knights with 2 outs and Waybright at first in a 2-1 Concordia ball game. That ball grounded towards the second baseman, hits the fringe, but takes a nice hop to Jaron Kindig, and that will retire the side. So Belden tried jumping on the first pitch and grounded out. We're through 4.5. Norwell gets a 2-out bunt single by Waybright, but he is stranded. It's Concordia 2, Norwell 1 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctors, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy, and IPT accepts all insurance coverage. With extended hours, we are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offer same-day appointments. We have 17 conveniently located clinics with 7 in Fort Wayne and 1 each in Angola, Auburn, Bluffton, Columbia City, Goshen, Huntington, Kendallville, New Haven, and Warsaw. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. We will get you back to work, play, and life. Celebrating 29 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back to Masucci Field here in Fort Wayne. Concordia leading 2-1 as we enter the bottom of the 5th in a fast-moving baseball game. An hour and 12 minutes in, we're already in the bottom of the 5th. We'll see if that pace holds. Neither team has taken advantage of their chances really today. Concordia doing a better job, and that's the reason they've got a 2-1 lead. And they'll send the heart of the order again to the lineup to the plate here in the bottom of the 5th. 2, 3, 4. Parnan, Moss, Eschenau. All of them have extra base hits today. Parnan and Eschenau with doubles back in the first inning. Moss with the solo shot. So that part of the order has done all of the heavy lifting for Concordia today. Parnan grounded out to the shortstop Breggy his second time up. Logan House back out for his second inning and throws a fastball that's swung on and popped up out of play. House threw 17 pitches in that first inning of work, 9 for strikes. 0-1. Fastball once more, popped up right side again. This one could be playable, foul territory, and Bohada makes a running catch in foul ground for the first out. Christian went over his shoulder as the wind playing with it a little bit, but not that much. Actually, the flag dead right now in center field. 380 out there to center. 310 down the lines, 380 to center. 360 in the left alley, 350 in the right alley. And House misses with the first offering to Traven Moss. They may pitch around him here as he barreled up the last one, but struck out his first time up, something he did for the first time this season in his 11th game. It's real impressive. 1-1. 12-6 breaking pitch, just missed high. Broke a little late, finished at the belt, but crossed at the letters. 2-1. Ground ball towards second, charging Waybright, ranging to his left, and a quick flip to first, where Bohada waits for the grab. 2 gone. House looking pretty good on the mound. And here's Eschenau. Tanner 1 for 2, doubled right over the second base bag and over Kohler's head in center to drive in the first run of the game for the Cadets. Struck out swinging his second time. Takes a ball outside to start the at-bat. Tyler Grossman has just 77 pitches through 5, so we'll expect to see him back out for the 6th at least. Fastball up and away. Boltemeyer waits on deck should Eschenau reach. Fastball, wave and a miss. And Eschenau nearly down to a knee on that swing. Put a lot of effort into that one. Ooh, he got Eschenau to chase a pitch way up. That was over his head. And we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Al's looking for his first 1-2-3 inning of the day. Just dives down and in. And it'll fill the count. The payoff pitch. Fastball, called strike 3, and Eschenau is punched out of there. A perfect inning for House. Concordia goes down in order. 5 complete. Concordia 2, Norwell 1. WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings. We're also providers of custom rapid weight loss programs. Lose weight fast now, 20, 30, 40 pounds, with a doctor-supervised weight loss system. To learn more or schedule an appointment, call Corrective Chiropractic today at 260-353-1400. Serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutchville Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to Masucci Field here in Fort Wayne. Norwell trailing Concordia 2-1 still. Concordia coming up with runs in the first and third, single runs, and Norwell with a run in the fourth. And that's where we've gotten to today. Not a ton of offense. Norwell's put the ball in play a lot, just not taking advantage of their opportunities, and manufactured their only run with 2 outs after the bases were empty. Bragi tripled to right center, and that was followed by a liner up the middle by Mann to drive him in for Norwell's only run. Ian Clark will lead off the inning here. 0 for 2, strikeout swinging. Popped out to the third baseman, Traven Moss, his last time up. And back to the mound is Tyler Grossman for the Cadets. Started the inning with 77 pitches and leads off the inning with a strike to Clark. 52 of those 77 for strikes, so a terrific ratio for him today. Ground ball up the middle on a fastball, and it's over the second base bag into center field for a leadoff single. Good way to start the inning. 7th Norwell hit of the day, matching their total last year against Concordia. And a couple of times Norwell has grounded a fastball up the middle. Waybright did it back in the first inning.
Next batter, Christian.
About the same spot, and Bohetta will bat here. We may see him bunt. It'll be interesting to see Norwell's strategy here. 0 for 2, fly out, ground out on the day. He is squaring to bunt, and he gets one down third base side. Good bunt. Scooping the ball is Moss, throwing to first, and in time to retire Bohetta, but he gets the job done and earns a sacrifice, and that'll be the first out of the 6th.
Next batter, shortstop.
But he moves the runner over, and that's exactly what he was there to do. He's out 5-3. Clark at second now. That is the tying run out there in scoring position for the Knights. This has a great chance at being our quickest game of the year. An hour and 19 minutes into this. We've only had one game get under 2 hours, and we're already in the top of the 6th with 1 out. And here's Garrison Bragi, the shortstop. 1 for 2, tripled his last time up, grounded out first time, both to the right side, and takes a first pitch fastball at the eye level for a ball. Caden Mann waits on deck, who also has a single in this ball game, the only RBI. This is the part of the order that got the run for the Knights. Ooh, Bragi took a big rip and fouled it straight back. He was right on top of it. Garrison will step back in with a 1-1 count. Temperature has dropped 15 degrees since the high today. We're down to 58, and it's still windy and still dropping. 1-1. Tried a breaking ball and left it way up over the head of Breggy. Man would be followed by Costello if the Knights are able to put another runner on here in this inning. Hitters count 2-1. Fastball, foul tipped into the glove for strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Breggy. Ian Clark out there at second with 1 out in a 2-1 ball game. And Grossman will step off and collect himself before he delivers a big pitch here to Breggy. Staring in for a long time to finally have the sign. 2-2. Bender way up, and that will run the count full. Breggy's had a good at bat. Both pitches he's swung at, he's made contact with. One went straight back to the screen on the 1-0 pitch, and then he foul tipped the 2-1 into the glove. He'll bat now with a payoff pitch coming his way. Swing and a miss, and Breggy is out of there on strikes on a fastball. 2 gone. Big strikeout for Tyler Grossman, and it's up to Caden Mann now. Well, it was a good at-bat by Breggy, but nothing to show for it. Coach McLean will call time, but we're going to have another pitching visit here. And while we have that moment, we'll send us to break. And we'll hear from the Bowling Center and be right back.
It's Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton. Only $1 per game and 50 cents for shoes from 3 to 6 every Friday. Parents, don't forget the Bowling Center hosts birthday parties as well as company parties. The Bowling Center, located at 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton with 22 lanes, leagues for youth, men, and women, and a full snack shop. Enjoy Friday fun every Friday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Bowling Center in Bluffton.
And welcome back to Masucci Field. Cadets leading 2-1, top of the 6th. Caden Mann bats with the tying run in scoring position. That's Ian Clark out there at second base, and is going to have to get it done with a 2-out base knock here. Tyler Grossman remains out there after the second pitching visit of the day by the Cadets coaching staff. And the first pitch to Mann is a breaking pitch that nearly broke in there but ended up falling inside. Mann was bailing out, but it was just inside, so it's a ball and no strikes. A run on 7 hits for the Knights today. 2 runs, 4 hits for Concordia. The Knights have done a much better job defensively shutting them down since the 3rd inning. Fastball outer edge at the belt. Called a strike. Long look in again by Grossman. He's done the same thing all day with runners on base. 1-1. Breaking ball, called strike 2, and Mann now behind in the count, 1-2. Probably going to try another breaking ball here. Try to get Mann to chase. More than likely will not be in the zone. And it will be Grossman's 90th offering of the day. The freshman has looked good in his start. Leads 2-1. 1-2 pitch. Fastball. Couldn't get him to chase outside, although I like the location and the thought behind that. Good call by Caleb Martin, but Mann still in there. He has singled twice, 2 for 2 today. Bats with the 2-2 count, 2 out, tying run at second base. The pitch. Breaking ball, it was high, popped up, foul territory, first base side, and it'll fall out of play. So would have been ball 3, but Mann will stay alive here. And here behind me, the Norwell fans that have made the 45-minute trip, trying to get behind Mann as the Knights are trying to tie the game. Two once again. Breaking pitch in the dirt, and he will fill the count. Caden Mann has the only Norwell RBI. It was his 4th of the season. And it's a 3-2 count with 2 out. Here comes the payoff pitch. Breaking ball, punched out of there, called strike 3. The pitch was right at the bottom of the strike zone, and the side is retired. Norwell has their best opportunity of the day, and they leave Clark at second after a lead-off single. So we're through 5 1/2, and it's still 2-1 Concordia. Norwell couldn't push across the tying run. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Norwell trailing by a run on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sports, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension? Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Welcome back to Masucci Field on a windy and cool afternoon. Norwell trails 2-1 going to the bottom of the 6th. Clark led off the top of the inning with a single, but they could not score him, and he was left in scoring position. Breggy and Mann both struck out to end the inning. And so 5, 6, 7 due up here for Concordia. Boltemeyer, Schneider, Grossman. Zeke on the day will step in. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. Only ball he's put in play went right back to Bohada on the mound when he was still in there. House, by the way, coming into the ball game, had appeared in 2 games and thrown 8 innings of work. A 1-0 record, a 1-0 record, I should say, on the year. And an ERA of 2.63, 10 strikeouts, 7 walks. Just 1 walk today, and that came in relation to just 3 strikeouts today. So not a bad ratio today anyway. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Logan's looked really good though. Has been hasn't been perfect as the walk, but has not allowed a hit in his couple innings of work. Ground ball right back up the middle again. This one is stopped on the infield by Breggy. He knocked it down, kept it on the infield, but it'll be a single for Zeke Boltemeyer to lead off the inning. Concordia looking for an insurance run. Their 5th hit of the day.
Next batter, left fielder Jason Schneider.
So here's Schneider. Jason 0 for 2. Grounded out, 5-3. Flew out to Waybright behind the second base bag in the shallow part of the outfield. He squares to bunt. Pulls back, pitches low, snap throw to first, not in time. Logan House with 34 pitches here. 19 for strikes in his 2+ innings of work. Comes set and delivers the pitch. That is fouled off. I think that got a piece of Clark. Might have caught a piece of the umpire as well. Schneider is trying to bunt Boltemeyer over to second, put him in scoring position. Clark being checked on by Norwell head coach Andy McLean, who in his 6th season here at Norwell is 118-28. Winners of a state championship in 2013. An extra moment given here as Clark will go back down and be ready for play now. A 1-1 count to Jason Schneider, nobody out, and Boltemeyer at first. The pitch, a fastball, bunted towards House. He picks it up and throws to first. Waybright was covering the bag, rotating over from second, so it's a sacrifice for Jason Schneider, and Boltemeyer will take second.
Pitcher, Tyler Grossman.
Tyler Grossman, the pitcher, looking to help himself out. We'll see if he gets a chance to go for the complete game. He's got 93 pitches through 6 complete. But trying to add an insurance run, that may make a difference in whether he gets set back out there for the 7th. Takes a fastball up on the first offering from House. Single strikeout today for Grossman, who was hitting .292 on the season coming in. The 1-0. Nice location, fastball on the inner black. Nick Lewis waiting on deck for Concordia. Fastball, swing and a miss. Good fastball again by House in a good location. So Logan has hit his spots for the most part today, despite not a great ratio of balls to strikes, but that's okay because he has done just fine, allowing just the one hit, and that has come in this inning, and it was an infield single. Tried the same spot with a fastball. Couldn't get Grossman to go fishing. Long look and the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and this time Grossman does chase. Down and away, and a big strikeout recorded there by Logan House. Back-to-back strikeouts from Grossman. And now 2 outs. A runner still in scoring position, but here's Nick Lewis, who's 0 for 1, strikeout and a walk. Has not put the ball in play yet, the 8-hitter. And just 167 on the season, so you got to throw him a strike. Lewis has not driven in a run, has not hit for extra bases, hasn't done a whole lot of anything at the plate other than strike out 8 times. Actually 9 times, including today's strikeout. And he grounds this pitch towards the left side, towards the hole. Scooped by Bragi. They're going to have no play. It'll be an infield single. And it'll put runners on the corners. That was a pretty simple ground ball, but there's nothing Bragi could have done better about it as he kept it on the infield, which was the important part.
Center fielder, Christian Dick.
And Coach Andy McLean is going to use this time to jog out to the mound and have a conversation with his infield as they are trying to hold Concordia at bay for the final time today. Trying to go to the 7th down just 1. They'll need just 1, and 1's a lot easier to get than 2, because, especially in the high school game where you have a chance to run. Man, Logan House is going to stay out there. Norwell, most of the Norwell players, or at least a good portion of them, are in sleeves today. About half came without sleeves or have pushed them up. And the 9-batter Christian Dick steps in, 0 for 1. Walked, grounded out, 4-3, his most recent at bat. As a big RBI opportunity trying to put the Cadets up 1. House begins the at-bat with the fastball down and in. One-0. Missed it down. 2 balls and no strikes here to Christian. House is going to have to throw a strike. We'll see what Christian Dick can do with it. There's a strike at the belt, and Christian was taking all the way. Logan, that fastball-heavy pitcher, trying to work out of it. And it's probably going to be due to a good fastball if he's able to do so. There goes the runner. He steps off and fakes the throw to second. And Lewis was actually trying to get caught up. They tried to steal a run there, but it didn't work. So it'll be a stolen base for Nick Lewis. 2 balls and a strike now. 2 runners in scoring position. A hit could score 2. Fastball just missed outside. Clark had a nice frame job there but didn't get the call. And it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Hitters count here to Christian Dick with 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and the Cadets still lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball called strike 2. Dick was ready to throw his bat as he was half a step towards first. And now he'll bat with the 3-2 count. Full count. Payoff pitch. Fastball missed down. That will load the bases. This is House's game. There is no Norwell bullpen action. And now it's going to be the second baseman, Jaron Kindig. That's the last thing you wanted to do was walk the 9 batter to get to the leadoff hitter. And aside from hitting, if Concordia is able to tack on runs here, it may cost Norwell the game. Kindig 0 for 3, though. Fly out, ground out, strikeout today. Takes a ball. Got to throw a strike. The sophomore has looked rattled for the first time today. There's a strike call. Bottom of the knees on a fastball. Ball and a strike to Jaron Kindig. That's strike 2. They're going to pick throw to first, and they got him! A snap throw from Ian Clark will get Norwell out of the jam. Wow, what a play, and they caught Christian Dick napping over there at first, and the side is retired. Wow, what a defensive effort to keep Norwell in the ball game. So, Concordia loads the bases, but they leave 2, and we're through 6. Last chance for the Knights. They trail 2-1, going to the 7th. This is Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in the American dream of owning a home. Having a space you can call your own. In fact, we've helped people realize that dream for over 125 years. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, refinance an existing loan, or move into something a little bigger, we believe our lending experts have the local knowledge and experience to help make your dream a reality. Apply online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Every team knows that the double play can be a winning move. That's why me, Kevin Beatty, State Farm Agent, and my team are here to help you turn 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928.
Now, welcome back to Masucci Field here in Fort Wayne. Concordia leading 2-1 as we go to the top of the 7th. The Cadets 3 outs away from a win here at home. It would be their 3rd home win of the year. They're looking to improve to 5-6 on the year, and it is still Tyler Grossman. Coach Urban thinks that's his best chance to win. He leads off the at-bat to Corbin Costello with a strike that bends in there. Cole Lewison's going to pinch hit for Levi Leidig in the 9th spot as he waits on deck. And then the top of the order, Caleb Kohler, due up after that. 0-1, fastball low. And it will even the count at a ball and a strike. Grossman at 95 pitches. 63 of those pitches have been strikes. House could be done for the day. Norwell will need a run to continue this ball game. He threw 52 pitches in 3 innings. 29 for strikes. That's nubbed off the end of the bat and foul. One, 2 to Costello, who's been hot as of late. Hitting 300 on the year, though. Breaking ball down. Checked his swing, and they said he did not go around. That was close. Costello just barely was able to hold up. Obviously no good angle from here. But it is 2-2 now. Into the line, Grossman fires, and Costello pops it up towards the third base side. Foul territory. Moss cruising over and will make the catch for the first out. It's a foul out off the bat of Costello to lead off the 7th. So Cole pinch hitting. Cole Lewison, the lanky senior for the Knights, stands about 6'4". Cole on the season is batting .273 with no extra base hits yet, so still looking for the first of those on the year. And he grounds the first pitch right back at the pitcher. Grossman on the comebacker will jog all the way over the first and touch the bag for the second out. So Lewison grounded a high fastball right back to him, and it's one unassisted. And now the Knights down to their final out here on the road. It's up to Caleb Kohler, top of the order, 0 for 3 today, who has struck out looking, flown out to right, and fouled out to third. Takes the first pitch for a strike. That was the 100th pitch from Tyler Grossman. And 2/3 of those pitches have been strikes today, so pounding the zone. Going for the complete game, and he's 1 out away. Fastball down. Grossman into the line, the 1-1. Fastball down again. Picked off the dirt, 2-1. Knights looking for a base runner here, trying to lengthen the game. We're an hour and 42 minutes in, and it's a 2-1 ball game. A run on 7 hits for Norwell. 2 runs, 6 hits for Concordia. 2-1. Fastball is low again. He's missed with 3 straight. And now a hitter's count to Kohler, who does have some power. Nothing will be wind assisted as there's no wind out here at the moment. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 down. Another fastball. He missed on 4 straight fastballs low. And there is a 2-out walk. And Caleb Kohler, now the tying run, reaches base here in the 7th inning for the Knights. And Garrett Waybright coming to the plate, who was 2 for 3. Singled to center, his first time out, flew out to right his second time, and bunted for a single in the 6th. Or in the 5th, I should say. So 2 for 3. Grossman the pitch. Fastball popped up into shallow center. Going back is Parnan towards the grass, and he will haul it in, and Concordia will win the ball game. Tyler Grossman goes a complete game, and the Knights will lose 2-1 in 1 hour, 43 minutes. We'll go ahead and tally up the final statistics and hear from some sponsors on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
At Corrective Chiropractic, we offer individualized treatment plans for patients of all ages, from infants to elderly, and even during pregnancy. Have you ever experienced a workplace, sports, or auto accident, or just keep suffering from chronic pain? Corrective Chiropractic can help. Knee, neck, shoulder, or back pain, headaches, migraines, allergies, muscular tension? Corrective Chiropractic can help.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic, serving Bluffton, Yoder, Decatur, Bern, Montpelier, and the surrounding area to help you feel and function better. Schedule your appointment today at 260-353-1400 and let Corrective Chiropractic help you along your journey to health and wellness. Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Are you looking for a job or know of someone who is? Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, tuition reimbursement, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days, and you'll receive Kroger benefits after 60 days. All qualified applicants are encouraged to apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com. 260-827-2108. Peyton's Northern, now hiring.
Welcome back to Concordia for the final time. Masucci Field. Concordia wins this one 2-1. The Knights suffered their third loss of the year. They fall to 5-3. Concordia wins their fifth game of the year at 5-6. They've played 3 more games than the Knights have. We'll go ahead and run through the final statistics and get out of the wet Masucci Field, which the rain stopped about the 6th inning, but the temperature cooled off significantly. We'll start with the Knights, who fall today. The hits came from Garrett Waybright, who was 2 for 4. Belden Glasgow, 1 for 3. Ian Clark, 1 for 3. Garrison Breggy, 1 for 3. And had the only extra base hit for the Knights today. Came in the form of a triple. Scored the only run as well. Caden Mann, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run driven in. On the mound today, Christian Bohat is going to suffer his third loss of the year. He's started in all 3 games Norwell has lost. 3 innings of work and allowed 2 earned runs on 4 hits, walked 2, struck out 3. Not a bad start at all today. The offense just could not get going. And Logan House came on in a good chunk of relief. 3 innings of work, 52 pitches, and no earned runs. He allowed 2 hits, walked 2, and struck out 4. For Concordia today, they tally 6 hits. The hits came from Jaden Parnan, 1 for 3 with a double and scored. Traven Moss, 1 for 3 with a solo homer. And those were the only 2 runs scored by Concordia today in the first and the third. Tanner Eschenau, 1 for 3. He drove in that run in the first after the Parnan double, 1 for 3. Zeke Boltemeyer, 1 for 2 with a single. Tyler Grossman, 1 for 3 with a single. And Nick Lewis, 1 for 2. Tyler Grossman, the freshman, goes a complete game against the Knights and allows just 1 earned run on 7 hits, walked 1, struck out 7. A tremendous start by the freshman. A bright future ahead of him, and throws 105 pitches in today's win. Norwell's only run came in the 4th inning after a 2-out bases empty triple by Garrison Breggy, followed up by a line drive to center off the bat of Caden Mann to drive in the run. 1 run on 7 hits and 7 left aboard today for the Knights. Concordia comes up with a run in the first off of 2 doubles and a solo homer off the bat of Trevin Moss in the third. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 7 left. No errors in today's ball game. A very clean defensive game in a 1-hour, 43-minute contest. Well, that'll wrap things up here from Masucci Field. Norwell back in action tomorrow in games that really start to matter now. At Leo, a team receiving votes coming in 7-1 starting the week. Receiving votes in the Class 3A poll. They'll be on the road from Leo Cedarville, and I'll be along for the ride. That'll be followed by the conference home opener against Belmont Thursday, and the renovations with the screen and the new concrete backstop along with a row of stadium seats is planned to be completed by then. That'll be followed by the closing game of the week as the Knights will take on Carroll in a 5:30 start on Friday at Norwell. That'll do it here from Concordia. Final score one more time. Concordia 2, Norwell 1. On behalf of the entire Wells County Voice crew, this is Derek Decker saying so long and God bless.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.